Welcome to Fresh Talk News Channel. Today, we delve into a major legal showdown making headlines across the country. Over 500 law firms have come together to show support for Perkins Coie, filing a legal brief that calls President Trump's actions a serious threat to the rule of law and constitutional governance. These firms say the administration's crackdown on the legal industry is alarming and unprecedented. In total, 504 firms signed what's known as a Friend of the Court brief. This brief supports Perkins Coie, the first law firm to be targeted by an executive order that restricts its operations, limits access to federal buildings, and threatens its ability to represent government contractors. Perkins Coie has since sued the Trump administration, and a judge has temporarily blocked the executive order. As the legal battle unfolds, efforts to rally support for the firm have ramped up. However, according to the New York Times, none of the nation's top 10 revenue-generating firms signed the brief by Tuesday's soft deadline. As of Friday, that was still the case. Even among the top 20 law firms, such as Kirkland Ellis, Latham Watkins, and Gibson Dunn, not a single one signed on. Still, a few large firms eventually joined the effort. Covington Burling, ranked number 28, and Arnold Porter, ranked number 47, added their names. Two other firms, WilmerHale and Jenner Block, who also received executive orders and are fighting back in court, signed as well. In total, nearly 10 of the top 100 firms backed the brief. Additional briefs were filed in support of Perkins Coie, including one jointly signed by the ACLU and the Cato Institute, a Washington-based libertarian think tank. Perkins Coie issued a statement saying it was grateful for the support in its challenge to what it calls an unconstitutional executive order and the threat it poses to the rule of law. The brief, authored by former Solicitor General Donald B. Verrilli Jr., argues that President Trump's order violates the First, Fifth, and Sixth Amendments. Verrilli emphasized the urgency of the moment, writing, "The judiciary should act with resolve, now, to ensure that this abuse of executive power ceases. Whatever short-term advantage an administration may gain from exercising power in this way, the rule of law cannot long endure in the climate of fear that such actions create." Mr. Verrilli is now a partner at Munger, Tolles Olson, a respected but mid-sized firm. Interestingly, geography seems to have influenced who signed. While top firms in Washington and Chicago lent support, major New York firms, including Sullivan Cromwell, Skadden, and Paul Weiss, did not. Sources suggest those firms weren't necessarily opposed to the brief but feared political backlash or potential loss of clients. Some believe that signing wouldn't meaningfully change the outcome for Perkins Coie. Still, several firms that didn't sign are helping behind the scenes. Williams Connolly is representing Perkins Coie, Cooley is defending Jenner Block, and WilmerHale is working with conservative litigator Paul Clement. In all three cases, judges have temporarily blocked major parts of the executive orders. Many of these targeted firms have ties to the Russia investigation from Trump's 2016 campaign. Perkins Coie was linked to the infamous dossier. WilmerHale once employed Robert Mueller, and Jenner Block was home to a top Mueller prosecutor. Meanwhile, other firms like Wilkie Farr Gallagher and Milbank made deals with the Trump administration, agreeing to dedicate $100 million in pro bono work to causes the president supports. These deals helped them avoid confrontation but were widely criticized within the legal community. Critics say the move emboldened Trump, who has signaled more law firms may be targeted next. The brief by Verrilli and Chicago litigator Nathan P. Eimer warns of what could come if the judiciary doesn't act. Unless the judiciary acts decisively now, what was once beyond the pale will in short order become a stark reality. Corporations and individuals alike will risk losing their right to be represented by the law firms of their choice, and a profound chill will be cast over the First Amendment right to petition the courts for redress. Thanks for watching Fresh Talk News Channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more news and updates.